we have we have my friend. He is actually our country director. He's joining us from India. His name is Mr. Bitupan Barua. He's actually the co-founder of Credentials of Entrepreneurs. And we actually share a book together, which was launched in Dubai some 2 years ago. He is an India Book of Record holder for fitness. And I think he can talk about himself while I share the screen as well. Go ahead, B2.
Thank you, Alex, and welcome everyone. Thanks, Alex, for this opportunity. And we have done this before, and I'm so glad that I'm back to do this again. And now, around, including us, 20 people are here. It's a Saturday evening, and all these 20 people are here on a Saturday evening, and that made it as a priority. It's because they think that wellness is important. That's the reason they are here, and I really appreciate that. My session today is not going to be you will see that my session is not like a regular session where I talk about what you should eat, what you should do, don't do this, don't take sugar. No, I'm not going to talk all these traditional things. Okay, you are going to learn something very, very unique in today's session, and by the end of the session you will definitely realize that it will open up your brain in a very different way. Okay, so I got my slides, and in the slides itself, I got my own introduction as well. Alex, I think I can use my slide myself. Okay, it will be easier for me. Okay,
Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, all can see now the slide. Okay, so here is an
Yes.
introduction. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just a moment. I'm just trying to put it in the slide slow mode. Okay, no problem. We can continue this way. So who am I? You must be wondering, right? Who is this person who is just talking about health and wellness, and what is my introduction? Here is a short introduction about me. I am the director of Mental Care India. This is an organization in India, and we are working on the minds of the people. That is the mental health. And then we do different events in schools and colleges and universities. So here are some pictures of us doing different events here and there. Then I'm also the co-founder of 28 COE, 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur. It's a company from Malaysia. So that is how I'm friend with Dr. Alex. She's also a member of this community, and we have done events in different places, including in Dubai. We have done awards and all. And then I'm also a well-being mentor. So what do? I give training, well-being training and mind training to different people. I do yoga myself. You all know yoga. Yoga is so famous nowadays. I'm not professionally learned yoga, but I have learned everything myself through online, and I like doing different yoga poses. So I just got some pictures of me doing different yoga poses. Just for you to see my face, who is this person whom I'm going to listen for the next few minutes. That's my daughter. These are the things that I have learned myself, okay? I haven't learned from anybody. It's just my passion. I keep learning myself, and I keep practicing, okay? And I still do. I'm not that young. I'm 37, going to be 38 almost. Usually people sometimes think I'm around 25, 26 or something. And I'm also a record holder in India Book of Records. In 2019, I did one of the difficult yoga pose. Okay, it's an exercise which I did where I did, can you see this? This is what I did. I did abs crunches on a headstand position. Okay, legs up and down. Abs crunches. It's an exercise for the abs. I did it not once, not twice, but 100 times. 100 abs crunches on a headstand position, and that was a record that I made in 2019. Okay, so why am I interested in health and wellness? Out of so many sectors, so many different fields, why am I interested in this? I have my own story. It's because I was actually myself suffering from depression and OCD when I was a child. Let me just disconnect this. Okay, quickly I'll tell you what happened to me when I was a child. Does anybody know here what is OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder? Anybody has got this idea? We can have interactions also, okay, in between. I just don't want to keep on
I think
talking.
you do. You're always washing your hands or cleaning something or doing something
Something
obsessively.
something like that. Yes. Yeah. So let me quickly, in short, tell you. It is a very complicated thing. What happened was that I would like everything. You must have seen some people who like to keep washing their hands all the time. They just feel that there's germs in their hand. Or sometimes they just keep on checking the door again and again, whether they have locked the door or not, locked the door or not. So these are different kind of obsessive compulsive disorder. But these are very small obsessive compulsive disorder. Like locking the door is a different thing. But mine was that I would feel everything to be symmetric. For example, if there are books in front of me like this, I would like to keep all the books symmetric like this, one next to the other. Okay. So if there are pens and pencils lying on my table, I would like to see all the pens and pencils in symmetric order. If it doesn't happen on symmetric order, then I just get mad. I get depressed. So that was my condition. Obviously, I was a child. I did not even know what was happening to me. And I suffered this for 4 years. I was not able to explain to my parents also what was happening. And there was a depression from inside. Whole day I would be depressed all the time. I fought it with it for 4 years through my mental power, and I did not even know because that time there was no internet. Also, I'm talking about, as I said, I was born in 1986. When I was a child in 6, 7 standard, I did not even have internet, and I forgot about it. I fought with it for 4 years without even knowing, and I uh, overtook it. I won. I won OCD. I got rid of it. When I grew up, when there was internet, one friend was talking to somebody once about OCD, and he was like, "Hey, what is this OCD? My friend was suffering." Then I could relate something. I was like, wait, what is this? Then I started searching on Google. That is when I came to know that I was myself suffering from OCD and depression when I was a child. And I did not even know about it. Without even knowing about it, I fought both with OCD and depression. Later, I realized everything. That then I started telling my parents about it, and then I told my friends that hey, I overcame OCD and depression when I was a child, and I just realized now. I thought that if I have fought it myself, I can be the right person to tell others also how they can actually fight OCD and depression. That is how my interest got in this, and I took this health and wellness as my career. So okay, now next you can see my slide now. Now let's talk about the importance of the mind. Okay, and everybody listen to this very carefully. Okay, see this. What am I showing you right now on the screen? These things, what are these? What it has to do with your mental health, a mobile phone, a car, a bike, a laptop. These are the things that makes our life easier. Yes or no? You drive your car, you go somewhere, it makes your life easier. What if something goes wrong with your car? Let's say your steering is not working. You want to take right and your car takes you to the left. What will happen? You want to ride your bike to the right and your bike goes to the left. But thankfully, these things are under the control. Nothing is wrong with these things, right? That is why we use these things to enhance our life. Next, what are these things? Your hand, legs, mouth, eyes. These are body parts. These body parts control the other things that I have showed in the previous slide, right? These things control your hands and your eyes. When you drive the car, your hands, your eyes, your legs, everything is in attention. They are driving the car actually. When you're driving the bike or when you're using the phone, your eyes, your ears, your fingers, everything is using the phone. What if these things go out of control? Let's say your legs are out of control. Just an hypothetical situation. You want to go right side and your leg takes you to the left side. It is like, what is happening to my leg? I'm not able to control my leg. Or let's say your hands are out of control. You want to write something, something else gets written on the board. But thankfully, these things are under our control. But do you know that one of the most searched thing on the internet is how to control the mind? Everything is under control. Our vehicles, our hands, our legs, everything is under control. This mind, the boss. This itself is not under control. Don't you think it's a very, very big problem? That the boss which is running, your mind is running your hand, your legs and everything. Then later your hands and legs are running your cars and bikes. If this boss is not under control, how do you think rest of the things will be under control? Do you realize how important this boss is? If you take care of this, rest everything will be good in your life. Let's understand more about the mind, the power of the mind in related to fitness. You know, why people fail in their fitness journey. Let's talk about this. I'll tell you listen to this carefully, everybody. I'll tell you a fact, okay? You know, 95% people who start a weight loss journey, weight loss plan. Usually people start weight loss plans during the 1st of January, right? Every year they will be like, yeah, I'll go to the gym. Next 1 year, I'll continue my gym.
Yes, me too.
95%.
I'm guilty of that.
Have you done the same? I'll tell
Oh,
you,
every year, me too. That's my New Year's resolution.
you know, you are just like 95% people. If you have failed, if you think you have failed, because 95% people fail in their weight loss plans, any other fitness plan. 95% people fail. What is going wrong here? Not just weight loss, I'm talking about any kind of fitness plan. What is going wrong? Why people fail? Let's understand how the mind is the main thing in this, okay? Now, let's understand what are some of the main reasons why people fail, okay? First is, let's say you start a fitness journey, okay? And I have pointed out few main reasons why people fail. One is you don't have interest in doing workout. That could be a reason, right? People fail. And what do you need for that? You need willpower. Am I right? Everybody listening, if you are failing, if you're not interested to go to do workout, it means you need willpower, right? Not getting interest to go to do the workout is one reason why people fail. Next, not able to control their temptation of eating sugar or junk food. This is one main reason people fail. See, I've got the problem and the solution. Look at this carefully. Problem and solution. People are not able to control the good food that they want to eat, you know. Do you all agree to this? That is the reason they fail. And if you ask any layman, what is the solution for this? They'll say, you need self-control, man. You just have to control your temptation. You say, yeah, that's true. Good. Third, I've got a third point. Not consistent in workout and diet. They're like, they make their plans that from today, I'm going to do this, then from this time, I'm going to eat this, tomorrow, I'm going to eat this. But they don't feel like, let's leave it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Or sometimes they are not consistent. Today they do, tomorrow they don't do it. And what is the solution for this? Motivation. They need motivation, self-motivation from inside. Isn't it? Making sense? Fourth, quit or they give up too early. Everything was going fine, let's say, but they are not getting the results. You know, they feel like, this thing is not going to work for me. They lose patience and they leave in between. Isn't that one of the main reason also, again, why people fail? So what do we need for that? Obviously, patience, right? You need patience. You should have patience to get some results. And the fifth point, I have got only 5 points. There can be so many, but these are the 5 points. Fifth point is you get diverted from your fitness goals. You make a plan that this month I'm going to do this, tomorrow I'm going to do this, but then something else comes up. Let's say a new project comes up, you forget about a fitness plan. Or let's say you start a vacation with your family for somewhere, you forget about a fitness plan. Or maybe your exams come up, or maybe you got married, or maybe your birthday came up, something comes up and you lose your focus. So what do we need? Focus, right? Now listen to this. This is very interesting, okay? These are very main reasons why people fail. And I have also got the solution, okay? Do you see a pattern? Do you see something unique in these solutions? Can anybody tell me what is something unique in these solutions of the problems? I'll tell you.
You tell us, B2, because we're guilty of most of us are guilty of this.
The problem, let me tell you, the reason that you are not getting results in your physical body is because all these solutions are mental. Isn't it? Willpower, self-control, motivation, patience, focus, these are mental things. Where is the question of physical here? Am I making sense?
Actually,
What? Tell me.
Actually, none. It's just the act of doing it. That's the physical part. But of course, willpower, self-control, motivation, patience, and focus, it should come from us, I guess. And I see here there are like comments, B2. I'll read
Okay.
it to you and you tell me. Like Mumbai City goes, I'm supposed to do a lot of therapy for my back pains, but I can't do it religiously due to laziness.
Okay.
And Mom Ida goes, it could be laziness or self-discipline.
I've
That's why
included.
people fail in their fitness journey.
I've included that. And what else? Any other comments? Yeah. So everything
I
actually you
think for
can
now
put,
that's what we have. Sorry, I think for now that's what we have. Go ahead, B2.
everything you can put it in this. Somebody said laziness, right? That's your willpower. You're not interested in going, or you can say, you need motivation. These are all mental things. People are focusing only on the physical part, that I want to make body, I want to make muscles, I want to lose weight. First, you have to work on your mind. Your mind will do the rest. Let's go to the next part. Okay. So I have told you in two different ways how important is the mind, because that is controlling everything. Okay. Do you want to ask anything before we go ahead? Anybody else? We can put the video on also. I can interact, because let's make it interactive. I don't want to just bore you by talking. It's a small group. We can talk and then go.
Yeah, I
Nothing?
think none for now. They
Okay.
usually would add their messages.
Let's put it, you can put it in the chat box. Now let's understand. This is again very interesting. Okay. What exactly is the mind and how to take care of it? Okay. Has anybody seen the mind in this group? Anybody has seen the mind? People say, okay, the mind is here, but this is not the mind technically. This is the brain. Nobody can see the mind. Okay.
Also, Mom City goes, is the mind same as the brain? And you just answered it. You're like,
No,
no, it's I feel like, B2, since you asked if we have seen our mind, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, Mumbai Norhata talked about God seeing our heart. Is that part of our mind? Um,
he's not talking about the physical heart. Okay.
yeah,
Not
like
hmm.
God does not see like us, physically, but he sees our heart, the inside. So could that be?
See, in the sense it feels, you don't see just like seeing with the eyes. Definitely there's a heart to heart connection. After all, we all are connected. It's a very deep spiritual thing. If you have to understand, we all human beings are connected to each other. Everything we are connected to everything else in the universe. Okay. So whatever you believe in, whether you believe in God or uh, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, or whether you believe in the universe, the nature, everything is connected. So that is true that God can see the heart, because whatever comes in your heart, there's a vibration that goes from you to the universe. So you cannot see the mind. Okay. Nobody can see. We can see the brain, because the brain is a physical part. If you cut your, now let's say, I'm thinking about this pen. Okay, this pen is in front of me. I'm thinking this is a black pen, black and blue colored pen. If you dissect my brain right now, can you see that thought somewhere? You can't see it. So where is this thought? So first point, you cannot see the mind. Can you say where is the mind? You do not know where is the mind. Can you hear the mind? We cannot hear the mind. Is there any shape of the mind? No. Is there any color of the mind? No. But how to take care of this thing which we cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot hear? Isn't that a big problem now? The problem is that this mind is taking care of everything, but we cannot see it or we cannot touch it. So let's understand
Wow,
more now. Yeah.
that's really interesting, B2. Anyway, Commissioner Bai posted, she goes, the verse says it's
Ah,
from the Quran that Allah does not see our faces and wealth, but only sees our hearts. And that's so beautiful.
yes,
I
true.
heard that from her. So there. And of course, before you move forward, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my fellow mover from UNDP. She's a mover mentor, Dr. Maricela Bucana. She just came in. So you have a question from City. She goes, do we think from our mind or from our brain? Now, don't confuse us, B2. Um,
It's
Go
the
ahead.
mind. Plain answer is the mind. In the brain, there are chemical reactions happening. Okay, because of the thought, chemical reactions are happening in the brain. The brain controls the physical body part. Okay, everything is controlled by the brain, but the mind is not seen. The mind controls the thoughts and the emotions. That is the difference. Okay, so we think things. What is thought? Thought is not physical. We cannot see it. So which means the thoughts, mind controls the thought. Just think about it whenever you are just free for some time, don't see, watch your phone and all. Just relax and think. Where are these thoughts coming from? Just try to think, it will actually, if you keep thinking more, you will get more curious about understanding about the mind and the brain and everything. So let's go ahead. Now, 3 ways how to take care of the mind. Okay, how to have a healthy mind is that consume the right information first. Okay, so when I say information, see, I'm not just talking about information from the internet. Even though I have shown a picture of somebody watching the laptop, everything is an information first. Let me tell you. Okay, everything is information. If I if I tell you right now that this is a black pen in front of me, and I show this pen to you and I tell you this pen is in front of me, so you remember this information right now. After 10 minutes, if I ask you where was the black pen, you will say it is in front of me, right? So that information got registered in your mind, isn't it? I'll put one more information in your mind right now. I am wearing a power specs. That sentence is the information for you, right? Tomorrow, if somebody asks, was Bitupan wearing a specs? You say yes, isn't it? One more information I'm putting right now in your mind. I have a ring on my ring finger. That again is an information. See, I'm putting all this information in you. Now, if I ask you, was I wearing a ring? You will say yes. But where is the information going and storing? And this information is going into the mind. Now, imagine it's just like the body. If you eat healthy food, you remain healthy. If you put only junk, what will happen to you? Your mind will become junk, right? And then junk will come out. Junk goes inside, junk comes out. So you have to have a filter system in your mind that what you are consuming all the time. So what you should not be consuming is that negative. Obviously, everybody knows there's nothing to say. You should not consume negative information. But what are negative information? The information that makes you fearful, angry, jealous. All these, especially news channels and all nowadays, they show only accidents, murders, rapes, all these negative things they show on the news channels nowadays, on social media also. You should not consume all this information. So your mind will be fresh, consumingly positive. So this is something that, we cannot just talk in the 5 minutes how to put the right information on the mind. But I'm just telling you, you can understand in detail that, the right information, that is how you take care of the mind. Because we are talking about something which you cannot see or touch, which is the mind. So how to take care of it? Right information, it is going into the mind. Just like how I have put 3 information in your mind just now about the pen and the ring. Second is meditation, silence, and the mind rest. Now, see, I have put mind rest also. Okay, I'm not just talking about meditation. If we talk about meditation, people will be like, oh, how to do meditation? This is only for yogis and very spiritual people. See, I'm just talking about mind rest. Forget about meditation, just the mind rest. Let me ask you, if you have a washing machine at your home, if you keep on running the washing machine 24 hours, do you think the washing machine will be in a good condition after a few days? The washing machine needs rest, right? Your fridge needs rest, your television needs rest, your car needs rest. If you keep on driving the car all the time, it will damage fast. You give rest to your car, you give rest to your phone also, right? You don't watch videos 24 hours. You will be like, a phone, my phone has become hot, let me give it rest. How about this mind? Don't you think it needs rest or silence? So give rest to the mind at least. See, very simple. I'm going to tell you very simple technique how to give rest to the mind. Okay, this, I'm not teaching you meditation here. Okay, all you have to do is take out 5 minutes every day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, just 5 minutes. Now, don't tell me you don't have 5 minutes throughout the whole day. Okay, just 5 minutes. Try this from tomorrow. Sit down in a closed room. Don't get any disturbance. Okay. If possible, close all windows, doors so that sound doesn't come from outside. And try to focus on your breath. The breath goes in, comes out, goes in, comes out. Try to focus. See how long can you put your attention on this breath going out, going in and going out. Now you must be thinking that, okay, I can put my attention on this breath for 5 minutes. For those of you who have not done meditation before, I can guarantee you within 5 seconds, and I'm saying 5 seconds, your mind will start jumping somewhere else. Try this out, those who haven't tried this before. If you start putting attention on your nose, on your breathing for 5 seconds, your mind will jump somewhere else. The mind keeps on jumping. It is a monkey mind. All you have to do is try to bring your attention back to the breathing. Sit, relax. Don't have to do any mudra, or don't have to sit in any particular position like the picture. Just sit, relax on a chair. Close all the doors, windows, and try to focus in your breath like this. Your mind will start jumping, bring it back. Mind will start jumping, bring it back. That's all you have to do. That is a complete relaxation for the mind. And you may not get any immediate results within a day or two. Try this for 10 to 15 days, and you can see that you feel so peaceful, and you will feel like doing it again and again. So try this, okay? Give rest to the mind. And think about the example that I told you, that every device needs rest, so your mind also needs rest, okay? Don't use your mind all the time. You know, this is very interesting. I have told this before also. When humans were born, God or nature, whatever you believe in, it made humans in such a way that the body should be moving all the time and the mind should be in rest. For instance, if you go to the ancient days, people used to do a lot of hard work, physical work. They used to go to hunting and cooking by themselves. And in the mind, they did not have much to think about. They will be in rest most of the time, isn't it? Because they do not have social media or any news or anything, their mind will be rest all the time. And that is how humans are supposed to be living on this planet. God has made it in such a way. But nowadays, what has happened is that it has become completely opposite. Isn't it funny? It has become completely opposite. The mind is moving all the time here and there, and the body is in rest because you're sitting on a couch or in front of the chair all the time and doing some work on the computer. Whereas the body was supposed to be moving and the mind was supposed to be rest, we have made it the complete opposite. And that is the problem nowadays. That's why people are not mentally and physically well, because the body needs movement all the time. Keep doing something. When I'm at home, okay, I'll talk about this in the next slide, how to take care of the physical body. So this was about the mind, okay? Somebody is commenting something. Do we think from the mind? The mind is the central nervous system in action and in control, but intangible and invisible. Yes, central nervous system. Yes, true. Now coming
Yes.
to,
Go ahead, B2.
yeah. So now coming to gratitude and forgiveness. And this is the third thing that you can do. First, I told you that you should be consume the right information, and information is everything. Second is give rest to the mind. Third is gratitude and forgiveness. Okay, these are the things that destroy the mind. What are the things? That when we have some jealousy or some anger about somebody, and when we don't feel gratitude for the things that we have, that is when our mind gets affected. Be grateful for everything that you have. Start being grateful for everything that you have, okay? Go to Google and find out how many children go hungry every day, or how many children die of hunger every day. And I can guarantee you that all these people who are attending right now, none of you had to ever go hungry because you could not afford food. Or I can guarantee you that all of you have roof over your head. But think about how many children, how many people don't have roof over your head. You will not realize right now what is the importance of a roof. You can only realize when you don't have roof. For example, we have tap water at home, right? In our wash basin in bathroom. We never realize the importance of the tap water. We use probably 50 times every day. But one day when the water is not coming, that is when you realize that how important the tap water is when the water is not coming. Okay. The same way, you will only realize the importance of not having food and the roof over your head only when you don't have food and a roof over your head. That is when you only that day will realize that how much these people are suffering who don't have that. So be grateful for that and forgive others. See, Forgiveness is like when you don't forgive others, you are the prisoner. It is like drinking poison. Buddha has told this. When you are angry about somebody, it is like drinking poison by yourself and thinking that the other person will die. You know, we all know Nelson Mandela. This is, I heard from somebody that he was in prison for 27 years and he was tortured a lot. Those people have tortured a lot. They used to urinate on him, they used to beat him. When he got released from prison after 27 years of torture, somebody asked him, okay, and he forgave all his enemies. He said that I forgive all the people who have tortured me, who have done trouble to me. Somebody asked him, why did you forgive them? And you know what he said? Listen to this. What he said. He said, if I don't forgive them, then I will still be in prison in my mind. Isn't it profound? He was already in prison for 27 years and he forgave after that. He said that if I do not forgive them, I will still be prison, but in my mind. Think about it. So that was about the mind. Now coming back to the body. Any questions so far? Would you like to, anybody wants to interact or add something? Please go ahead.
Me too. I think I love that the way that you shared about Nelson Mandela. He actually is one of my idols as well. Like I know he talked about education a lot, about peace and all that. And I feel like that um, that statement of him saying that if we do not forgive others, then we will be imprisoned in our mind. So I think that's why a lot of people are bothered when they do not like forgive others that have wronged them. Like, there's no peace in their hearts. So I feel like that's one good way of looking at things and just letting it go for your own good. So I guess that's the layman's term of it.
True. That's true. So let's go ahead with the next one. Now I've talked about the mind. No questions so far. About the body now. Coming to the mind and body, because this is about mind and body, right? Physical activities. Very simple. You all must be thinking, oh, obviously, to take care of the body, we have to do exercise. See, I'm not saying exercise, okay? I'm saying physical activities. You don't have to go to the gym to take care of your body. You can do physical activities at home. Everything is an activity. For example, what I do in my office is that I clean my whole office by myself. I use clothes and I clean my fan. I don't have a maid at home. I stay in the third floor of the house. Whenever I go up and down, I never use my lift. Okay. My daughter's school is nearby. Whenever I go to drop her, I can take my two-wheeler or my car, but I go by walk. So these are the activities that I'm doing myself. When I'm talking on phone with somebody on a meeting, not on a Zoom call like now. Now I'm sitting, but usually when I'm talking on phone, I keep walking in my office. And sometimes you'll not believe I even do sit up while talking on phone, maybe 5 sit-ups just like that, while walking on phone. These are the activities that you can do at home. Keep moving your body, as I said in the previous slide, that your body is supposed to be moving all the time. If you keep on moving your body all the time, it will automatically be healthy. You do not have to go to a gym or do yoga and meditation and all.
Okay, B2. I
Huh.
think we have a question from Mumbai City. She goes, is it healthy if we forgive but we don't forget what hurt us during the process?
Okay, so if we forgive, but you don't want to forget, uh, see, I'm not talking about forgetting that person or forgetting that incident, okay? But what I'm saying is that whenever you don't forget, the for short answer is don't forget, okay? Don't have to forget. But thinking about that incident should not raise an anger in you. Do you mean what I'm saying? Let's say I had for example, I had a fight with Alex today, okay? Right now we had a fight and we are not talking for the next 1 year, okay? And after 1 year, if I think about Alex, I'll be just thinking, okay, Alex is doing this, she's doing this business, but I should not get angry that, Alex was like, I had a fight with Alex, so I should get angry. That external event should not raise an angry vibration in within you. That is what I can say, okay? In your question, you were saying that we forget, but what hurt us during the process? Let it not hurt you. That's all. And by the way, it is automatic. Actually, if you forgive, then it will not hurt you. If you haven't forgiven somebody before, try to forgive and it will not hurt you when you think about him or her. Forgiveness is very powerful, okay? It is not for weak-hearted people. Not everybody can forgive, okay? Eat natural food, obviously. It is easy to take care of the body, but people don't do it. See, processed food, our body doesn't recognize processed food. It has lived all these uh, millions of years by eating natural food from the trees, from the plants. Now, if you put natural food, the liver has to keep filtering this processed food all the time. And processed food are not like really food. Let me ask you this, okay? Let's say you are a guest to my house, and if you come and I give you some rice, to feed you some rice and some maybe vegetables, and I tell you that this vegetable is 5 days old and this rice is 10 days old, will you eat that? You will not eat that food, right? You will say, oh, this is an old food. Yuck. You will not eat that. But think about a packet of chips. When was this potato cut into pieces and made it into chips? Probably months ago. Think about a bottle of juice, packet juice. Okay, I'm not talking about natural juice, packet juice. When was this juice extracted from that fruit? Months ago. If you do not eat junk food at your dirty food, 3 days old food, 5 days old food at your home, why are you eating this dead food? The only difference is that there is preservatives in these chips and biscuits. So you don't feel that they're dirty. I hope I'm making sense. Think about it again. Okay. These are not food. These are just junk, dirty, rotten. Let me use the word rotten things. These food industries are putting, is it sounding very bad? It should sound bad. These food industries are putting rotten things into your mouth, which should have got rotten by now. They have put preservatives in it. Start eating natural food. And what is natural food? You may ask how to differentiate between packaged food and natural food. Natural food is simple, which comes directly from the plant or the animal, like vegetables, fruits, and you consume it within 1 or 2 days. That's all, not beyond that. These are natural food. And think again, when before eating that food, was that food being made by a human or by the nature? Chips is made by human. Cucumber cannot be made by human, right? You cannot ask somebody to design a cucumber. It has to come from the nature. Pizza made by human. Apple, not by human. You cannot make somebody to design an apple. They can put a chemical later, but they cannot make an apple. So made by nature, eat those food. Think about this example again, okay? Before you eat any natural dirty food, think about it. Rotten food with preservatives. And the last one is take sufficient sunlight spread in nature. This is the last thing that you can do. Okay, grounding. Now, let me tell you why this is very, very important. One of the most important thing. Listen to this carefully. We are a part of the nature. Okay, humans are a part of the nature. We are supposed to be in touch with the nature all the time. Okay, because we are from the nature. But nowadays, what is happening is that we are inside our houses most of the time. And there is EMF radiations around us, mobile signals and electricity, everything around us. And these things are killing us slowly. We are not supposed to be living like that because as I keep on giving this example that thousands and thousands of years, people have been living in jungles and on the fields. Like farmers used to walk on the fields, they used to be getting fresh air, fresh sunlight. That is how we're supposed to be living. Those are like food for the human body. So whenever possible, start spending time in the nature and the grounding. Okay. See, there's many scientific reason that when you touch the physical ground with your leg or with your hand, there are free electrons that comes out from the earth to the human body. Okay. There are free electrons that earth sends to the human body. And I would give one homework for all of you today, because I don't want to explain much on this. After this session immediately, or maybe if your video is anyways not on, if you are there, just go to Google and type benefits of grounding. You can see so many benefits of grounding. And if you start doing grounding every day for 10-15 minutes, if you just be on the ground, on the soil or on the sand with your barefoot, you will get a lot of health benefits. If you have sleep problems, that will go off. If you feel very lazy, you don't have energy, you will get energy. If you have problems like inflammation, body problem, that will go off. All these huge benefits are there. If you feel depressed every day, you will start feeling happy immediately. So be a part of the nature. Okay. So let me repeat quickly, what are the basic things that you can do? One is first to take care of the mind, consume the right information. Simple, whenever you are seeing something, talking about something, think about it. Do I need this information right now or not? Do I need this information right now or not? Put that question in your mind. Second is give rest to the mind every day, 5 minutes in the day, first half of the day, 5 minutes in the second half of the day. Start focusing on a breath. That's all. Third is all of you do it today, okay? If you have any anger issue with somebody, you feel bad about somebody, in your mind, you don't have to call that person. In your mind, just try to forgive that person and see. You'll feel very difficult to forgive, okay? But think about it in your mind, just forgive that person. How relaxed you're going to feel when you forgive that person. Try doing this. How to take care of the body? Keep moving the body all the time. I'm not talking about exercise or going to the gym. Movement, okay? Movement within your house, inside your building, within your field, within your park. You can keep moving all the time. Natural food, not processed food. Processed food are rotten food with chemicals. And nature. We are part of the nature. Take sunlight every day, 15 minutes of sunlight, 15 minutes of grounding whenever possible. So that's all. Any questions so far? Then we can go to the next part.
Are daily
What is chores?
chores considered a part of your activity or movement?
What is chores
I
actually?
think
I don't
so.
understand.
Yes, yes. I think uh by City is asking if like the chores that she's doing, say washing dishes,
Okay.
cleaning the room, and as a mother they do a lot of chores, say like
Yes, yes.
cooking, laundry. So I think that's part already of your exercise, and
Yes, yes.
it's already physical exercise from my understanding.
Definitely. Actually, very good for all the mothers at home who cook by themselves and do the household work by themselves. And this is a study, okay? I'm not saying in India, this is a study that those housewives here in India who do all these things by themselves, they are more healthy. The study has been done with thousands of women. Okay, they are more healthy compared to those who go to work or who actually have servants at home. Okay, so this is very important. Yes, as a mother, we do a lot of chores. Yes, and laundry also. So that's what I wanted to say, that utilize your body whenever possible. I give the example of lift also. Uh, I don't use my lift to the third floor any day. I always keep walking. I walk up and down. And meeting time, I actually on the phone, I never sit on the on. Actually, now I do not feel like sitting. If I have to sit here for another 1 or 2 hours now, I'll not be able to sit. I'll actually have to take my laptop and keep walking here and there because my body has become like that. I keep feel like walking all the time. Good evening, looking
So
back. Hmm.
yeah, there's a question, B2. Looking back over the past month, what has been consistently draining your energy or sense of well-being, and what steps did you take to address it? To address
Actually,
it.
yeah. Honestly speaking, nothing drains my energy right now. Okay. Honestly speaking, yes. I it used to do over the past month, definitely not. 3, 4 years back, it used to do. But now what happens is that, see, first comes the mental energy. Okay. I'll tell you, I have got some power right now. I'm not saying that I'm perfect in that. I have developed my mind in such a way that whenever I see that I am draining much of my mental energy, something, I immediately divert it somewhere else. And I have different mantras. Okay, literally, I have mantras written on. Mantra means these are some sentences, affirmations. Affirmations. You all must be knowing affirmations. If not, I can talk about it later. I have affirmations written. Whenever I see that my something or some situation is taking a lot of my attention, I change my mind to the affirmations. For example, if I'm driving my car, India has a lot of traffic. If I am driving my car on a bike, a very usual thing is that when you see a lot of traffic, you get a lot of headache, you get angry. So much traffic, why the vehicles are not moving. I never let my mental attention go to the traffic. What can I do? I cannot do anything, right? If there is traffic there, Just by getting angry at the traffic, what is the benefit to me? I immediately change my mind to some affirmations. I keep chanting these affirmations in my mind. And those are beautiful affirmations. That that helps me not to drain my energy in those things. So as you said, what steps have you taken? I have already made those steps before. I keep doing these steps nowadays.
Okay, so that's good. We need to practice it in our minds that we don't get affected with anything and just keep playing that happy tune inside our minds. So we have a question here. The question is the mind like a blank sheet of paper that registers all you put in?
What is the question? I cannot see the question.
You cannot see it. It was sent directly to me so that I
Okay,
could ask
okay.
you the
Okay, what is the question?
yeah.
Come repeat again.
Is the mind like a blank sheet of paper that registers all that you put in?
Yes, the answer is complete yes. Think about a
That's why we
baby.
have absorbent mind, right? The
Yes,
absorbent mind.
think about the baby. What the baby has got? Nothing in the mind. We teach everything to the baby, right? And then the baby becomes whatever we want to make him or her. It's a blank sheet. Yes, you said right.
So here there's another like I think it's a statement. There was a therapist who Mumbai city talked to, which differentiate daily chores with stretches. I complain a lot about back pains, and when she asked what I usually do aside from work, I usually respond much about chores, but this actually makes me happy, though it tires me a lot.
Okay.
So it's a statement.
That's good
And then,
actually. It should not tire you. Yeah. Hmm.
so Kevin D goes, it's a tabula rasa, the blank paper. It's
Hmm.
an educational concept of, the blank paper. So moving forward, um,
Okay.
yes,
So you can ask more
hold on.
questions. Okay. Yeah. I just want
Before
to, yeah, tell me.
before you continue, sorry,
Hmm.
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our past president, Roderick Cruz. He's the United Nations Association of the Philippines past president of the national UNAP. So good evening.
Very
Okay,
glad to
over
have
to
him.
you,
Good evening,
Peter.
sir. Okay. So you can ask more questions right now if you want. And by then, I hope, see, till now let's go to the last part of the update. Okay. Till now, I hope you must have got some values. I have answered your questions as well. So whatever I have told you, the three things about the mind and the body, start practicing that. Okay. But what happens is that, is it so easy that, I tell you to do this and do that, or some mentor tell you to do this and do that? It doesn't happen. Sometimes some people also need guidance as well. Just telling them what to do is not enough. Okay, initially they need guidance, later they can do it by themselves. So that is when the role of the mentor comes. Okay, a mentor who can handhold you, guide you. Now Alex knows that, I keep doing different types of workshops, online workshops all the time. So I'm also coming up with another workshop. I usually take around 8 to 10 students only in that workshop, 3 days of workshop. Okay, online workshop that will be on 10th, 11th, and 12th May. Okay. And in that workshop, I'll be talking in details about these things, and I'll give you definite steps in writing that what are the things that you have to do. I'll be talking about fasting. There are a lot of benefits of fasting, how to do fasting. I'll be talking about grounding, how to make your daily schedule, mind and body schedule. Okay. And this will be online, maybe 1 to 1.5 hours for 3 days. And this workshop, who should be attending it? Okay. If you want to learn about stress management, nowadays many people have got stress. They want to manage the stress because of exams, because of job. If you want to learn about stress management, how to give some break and take care of the mind, then you should definitely join. If you feel lazy, lethargic most of the time, you don't feel like having the physical energy, you feel like you're not doing things and all. So there is a very physical reason why people feel very lazy nowadays. Okay. Few changes in the diet and few changes in the lifestyle, your energy will boost. This is what you will learn in that workshop. Attention power. Third is attention power. Many people don't have attention power nowadays. People ask, especially students, but other people also ask, how to focus on something. My mind keeps on jumping. So this is also for you if you are one of these. And most important is that lose weight. This is also very important. Now, as I said in the beginning of this one, that the physical body's main reason is the mind. So, as I said, 95% people are failing in the weight loss plan, probably because those 95% people are not doing what I'm going to say in that workshop. Okay. And it is not about losing weight. Okay. You may be thinking that, oh, I don't have any weight. What it has to do with me? It is not about losing weight. It is about being healthy. If you are healthy, you'll automatically lose weight. Do you agree to this sentence, everybody? If you are healthy, you will automatically lose weight. That's a byproduct of it. If you take care of your fitness, okay? Lose weight is a byproduct. But if you focus only on losing weight, you may not be able to lose weight. So that's why I teach you how to be healthy so that losing weight is a byproduct of it. And finally, if you have anxiety, depression issues, sometimes you don't feel like happy and all, you should definitely attend it. Okay, these kind of 1 hour sessions, sometimes I'll be doing again these kind of 1 hour sessions when I'll give you a little bit of it. That is definitely for free of charge. But these kind of workshops where I have to spend a lot of time in making personalized personalized diet chart and all those things, I'll be talking to each one of you and then guiding you. So definitely there are charges for it, and that is 1,999 peso if only for these webinar attendees, because I am also associated with Yestech. So for these people only joining during this time today till the webinar is over. If you are joining right now, then it is 1,999 peso. Okay, the actual price is 3,499 peso. Okay, and if you're joining right now, then next 11, 12, and 13, I'm doing this webinar, not webinar, workshop. Okay, I'll be talking to each one of you and I'll be guiding you. Okay. So he will be here for another 5 to 10 minutes. Till then, Alex, do we have any link if somebody wants to join right now?
Hold on, let me find.
Okay. Till then, you can ask questions right now. I can clarify some more questions to you. And for those of you who want to join right now, you can join. Okay. And let me also show one testimonial video. Till the time you decide, I'll show you one testimonial video of some of the clients who had attended such workshops before. I'm just playing a video, okay? Are you able to see this, Alex?
Yes,
And
I
are you
can
able to
see.
hear also? Let me know, okay? I'm just playing it. If you are not able to hear, let me know. I'm playing it. These are the
Go
people
ahead.
who
Go
have
ahead.
attended this kind of 3 days workshop, and this is what they have to say.
There's no volume B2. I think I should just play it.
Sorry?
I do not hear anything from your video.
Oh, you're not able to hear?
No.
What about others? Nobody's able to hear? Can you play it? Do you have the video with you? Can you play it from your side?
Yes. Hold on. Hold on.
Not this one.
Wait, I'll play that.
Not every classroom has four walls. We are building an outstanding alternative to conventional university and corporate training. Welcome to the lifelong learning session of Yestech IT Solutions.
Okay, hold on. Let me just keep going.
This one.
Hi, Ashish. You have been a part of my coaching from few days. So let me know how has your experience been?
Hi, Bituman. It's been a lovely experience with you. Over the period of 2 to 3 days, what I would like to tell you, the best thing that I'm also a firm believer in the nature. The experiences that you told about being in sun, taking sun bathing every day in the morning and evening, that has actually helped.
सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को कैसे पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशन देना चाहिए वो सीखा। सिर्फ पता ही था पर अप्लाई अभी किया और बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें भी हुई जो ऐसे नॉलेज में थी पर क्यों होनी चाहिए ऐसा उसका रीजन कैसे क्यों करना चाहिए करने से क्या हो वो पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हो।
Overall, it's very good. I mean, I have learned so many things, especially meditation, yoga. It is helping me to relieve the pressure inside me.
I can see a distinct difference in the way my mind and my body is working. I've reduced the stress and the anxiety level that I used to have because of the coaching that you have given. My body posture is getting corrected, and yeah, I do feel a lot of changes both in my physical appearance and the way my mind is working.
The main thing is that I can feel the inner peace. Whatever the techniques you taught me, it made me to get rid of my stress, pressure, hesitation. I'm somewhat fine now. I can feel the difference. I can sense the difference.
Because I did interact with a lot of other trainers. So they did tell me that in this 3 months you will do this much, this, I will give you a diet plan. But nobody spoke about how to manage your stress level, how to manage your anxiety, and how to manage the chaos that is happening around. So it's like everything it's coming into place, which was shattered in the last 1 year. So yeah, I think I'm in the right place and I'm getting the guidance in the right.
Okay. So as you can see, people are talking about they got stress relief, and they also, like one guy was telling, there are many other videos, but these are some people. I just told them to give a testimonial because people should see what they're learning. So do you have any more questions? People can ask. Till then, it is 1,999 peso only for this webinar till the webinar ends. Okay, we are finishing in the next 5 minutes. After that, it will be 3,499. Usually, that is the price actually that I charge from other people. And if for this workshop, other people are coming from somewhere else also, they will pay that amount. So only for the webinar attendees, we have put it to 1,999. So if somebody wants, then Alex can share the payment link right now. You can register right away. Okay.
I think
And
the payment link is already here. It's bit.ly/yesreconnect. I think I can send it through mail as well. So for those wanting a deeper dive with Mr. Barua in terms of the paid workshop for only 1,999 pesos. Payments can be conveniently made through the Top Wallet app. And so this is how we can actually get more from him. But if you have questions before we even go,
I can
please
interact.
do
Yes.
ask. Yeah, right now. And Doc Maricel goes very inspiring. And Doc Maricel, do you have any questions? She's joining us from Bukidnon, so probably we can ask her to say a couple of words, or if she has any questions. Go ahead. Doc, are you there? None so far. Okay, so I guess that's it. So we have started with Filipino innovation coupled with UNAP's guidance as our conscience, of course, following the SDGs. And of course, we have highlighted the very goal of good health and well-being, which is goal number 3. This is the second workshop of United Nations Association of the Philippines, together with Yestech, powered by Yestech, and of course, with the cooperation and sponsorship of United Nations Association of the Philippines Mindanao chapter. Of course, we'd like to thank the our president from the Global UNAP, Mr. Roderick Cruz, and of course, Ma'am Bay Norhata Alonto, who's here, although she's very sick and she has attended. So thank you very much. And we will be sending all the certificates. But before we go, I'd like to take a photo up with everyone. So if you could like show your faces, and we will probably here take a photo. So if you could show your face, please. Please turn on your video. So I see Ma'am Anisa. Hi, Ma'am Anisa.
Hello,
Stephen.
good evening, Alexi.
Hello, good evening. Assalamualaikum. So, Mom City goes, our electricity just went off. I'm on mobile data. Okay, thank you. Let's smile and then give a heart sign. So I'll just count 1, 2. I'll give you the cue. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Hold on. Hold on, because it's not posting. Let me share it first here. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Again, Sir Rick, would you like to share a message? Go ahead, Sir Rick.
Hi, good afternoon here in Cairo, Egypt, and good evening there in the Philippines. I'm en route to the Nairobi for the Summit of the Future of the Civil Society. And in the Philippines, we will have the August 12 and 13 event. And I hope Dr. Alex and all their group, together with our president from Mindanao, can attend. Our guest speaker had spoken good about good health. We really need it. I was just shocked upon learning what you call this last week, that there's a group ongoing in the United States that their mental health problem is distorted, and if they don't like their family, they just shut away with it, and then they don't communicate anymore with their family. There's such an organization existing like that, and I was really shocked. And I do hope in the near future we will still have a lot of webinars about it, especially we need it. And thank you so much for organizing this event, to all of you. God bless and take care. We'll see you in August. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Sir Rick, and have a safe trip. And of course, we have a message from Ma'am Aida Makadaag. She goes, thank you very much and congratulations to our speaker. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for giving us your time. And Stephen, we will be sending the certificates once we have verified your attendance. We will be sending it within the week. Those that are contemplating in terms of going on a deep dive with B2PAN, I will send you the necessary information via email. And of course, the resources for this workshop will be shared also. So thank you very much, everyone. And we hope that you have learned some strategies and gained practical tools and techniques to improve your physical and mental well-being. Of course, we hope that from the learnings that we have shared today, you take action and try grounding. And of course, do some chores as well. And of course, so that we can contribute to the campaign of SDG 3, share this information with others, and we will have more workshops that will be valuable to all. So thank you very much for joining us. This has been Dr. Alex Reyes saying good night to everyone. And of course, there's no attendance form. I will be basing it from the photos that we have. So good night, everyone, and thank you very much. And thank you to our president of PMWC for inviting us as well. Bye, everyone, and good night.
Bye, everyone. See you soon,
Bye.
Alexi.
Bye.